This little dog bit his owner for the second time after his 3-week board and train program. This is the text message I got from his trainer. After receiving that text message, I immediately went to social media for help. That was the most intense 30 minutes. This person from Rhode Island reached out and said, I can do it. And so I got in touch with the trainer. I don't know the owners. And I called the trainer and I said, oh my God, Allie, you got to call him real quick and tell him we got somebody. And she's like, this was like 20 minutes ago. They were on their way to the vet. Like, just call them. So she did, and they didn't answer, and she left a voicemail. She said, give me their number and let me do it. Let me blow up their phone. And so I just started calling, and finally they answered. And I go, I have somebody for your dog. Don't put him down. And the wife started crying, and she goes, we just took him back. And I just screamed, fuck. And I thought they meant that they just put him down. And the husband goes, well, we can go see if they've put him down yet. I'm like, oh my God, like they just dropped him off to do this. Yeah, and I'm like, go get him. And I just yelled, go get him. At just a few months of age, Jeremiah was found dying in a dumpster. A good Samaritan found him, picked him up, took him to the ER. He received the medical treatment he needed to survive. And from there, he was taken to the AZ Humane Society. Everyone assumes that he must have been being abused. Why would he bite the husband not once, but twice? And why would he do it again after he had already been trained? That's far from what actually happened. It's not what the owners did that caused them to get bit, it's what they didn't do. And what they didn't do is the same trap that we all fall into. We hear a traumatic story about a puppy that was dying in a dumpster, we bring him home and we want to give him the world. We set him up with no rules, structure, or boundaries, because why would I? Especially if you're my only dog. I want you to never ever have to go through what you went through again. In every pack, there has to be a lead. So if I'm not providing instruction on what to do and what not to do, by default, out of pure instinct, as that dog grows into an adult dog, they will fill that void and become the lead. And that's exactly what Jeremiah did. So what happened? Why did he get bit a second time? Jeremiah had changed, but the owners hadn't changed, at least not yet. They were putting in the work and they were doing the things that the trainer said, but old habits die hard. And like with any new skill set, it takes practice. The old habits were Jeremiah was pretty much allowed to do whatever the fuck he wanted. He was allowed on couches and in beds. The problem with that is he claimed all of this space. So because there was no identifiable leadership, when he decided something was his, he said, that's mine, I'm gonna use my mouth and get you away. The new rules are everything's an earned privilege. I'm gonna let you have those things back, but you're gonna earn your way back to them after we lay some ground rules, after we have some structure and consistency. It's absolutely imperative that consistency and structure is 100% of the time right now. It does not have to be forever, but in the beginning with a dog that bites, it has to be 100% of the time. Jeremiah almost lost his second chance at life because there was a tiny window where that consistency didn't show up. When I spoke to the owner, she said, we did what the trainer said. When he got up and went to get on the couch, we grabbed his leash and popped it. What I heard was the dog was allowed to break command and was not given the information or the feedback until he was already in the old habit, which is where the bite occurred. The timing of the discipline is crucial. It doesn't make sense for me to correct my dog or give them feedback after they've already gone into the kitchen, got up on the counter, and ate the pizza. I need to give my dog that feedback and the correction all the way out here before they ever even enter the kitchen. And I thought they meant that they just put him down, and the husband goes, well, we can go see if they've put him down yet. I'm like, oh my God, like they just dropped him off to do this. Yeah, and I'm like, go get him. And I just yelled, go get him, go get him. And they got him. After I picked Jeremiah up, we immediately started working on transport. He's been with me a week now, and he's been nothing short of a blessing. He's young, he's goofy, he's funny, he's smart, he's motivated. He's a high drive dog that is hungry to learn. Jeremiah's story is not unique. This happens in 90% of rescue cases that I come in contact with. Luckily for him, we were able to pull off a miracle. If you want to help donate towards Jeremiah's transport, you can go to handoverrover.com, or our Venmo is handoverrover. If you're struggling at all with your dog and you haven't already, check out my Leash Foundation course. The link is in the description below, leashfoundation.com. It's 7 videos, it's $20, it's yours to keep forever. Okay, you guys, that's it. If this video was helpful for you, like it, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. And lastly, remember, if you want a better dog, don't give up. I'll see you guys in the next video. If you got through this entire video and wondered what the hell was on my lip, I was doing yoga with one of the dogs. I got headbutted. Not this guy. He's such a good boy.